Okay. Hi guys. I'm back. Hang on a second. So, I'm out walking my dog again. There he is. We're in the exact same place as we were a few days ago. Exact same place, same time of day, same dog. And I am not going to talk about the stock market. Although I'd like to. I can do that anytime. So, I was just been wondering, like I said in that first video, that I was going to call this vlog Experiences with Boss Canuck. Every time I say it, it fucking makes me laugh. But, so I'm thinking to myself once in a while, I think, what am I going to talk about? Really? Like, I don't know if you give a shit about what I think about things like, little things like, hang on, this thing's giving me a notice. My battery is low, I guess. So, I want to talk about boredom. Boredom. There is no such thing as boredom. I said this to somebody the other day. Boredom doesn't exist anymore. It really isn't boredom. It's like an emotion. It's not an emotion, but it's a feeling that you get. It's kind of like happiness, but it's the same similar thing as happiness, only it's completely different, right? You're perturbed, or you're, come on, Cone. Or you're, tired, not tired, just fucking bored. You want to do something, but there's nothing to do. But who has ever felt like that lately? At any time in your life? Who's ever felt like that? Anybody feel that way? Not really. You know why that is? It's because of the internet. That's why it is. When I was a kid, we had no internet. We had no fucking telephone in our house. And we had no television. And when we did get a phone, it was a party line. And you could never use the damn thing. Well, I was just a little boy. You could never use the party line, the phone, because there was always a couple of old ladies on there talking for hours. And you could pick the phone up and listen to their conversations. And they would always say, "Oh, I think someone's listening. Somebody's on. Let's wait for him to get off." And then you would wait and you would wait. And they'd say, "Okay, well, Mabel, I'll call you back later." Okay. So they'd get off and then we could use the phone. Oh, look at him. He's found something. But back in those days, you didn't have a television in your house. You didn't have a phone. You didn't have a phone in your house. If you didn't have books, if it was shitty outside or, freezing, you come home, what do? If you don't get imaginative, you're bored, stiff, and I mean fucking bored, and it can drive you crazy. Being bored like that. I remember being bored. Me and my friends, we'd be bored. We wouldn't, because, you can only play so many, board games, and you can only, play so many games. You can't always get a bunch of friends together to play baseball or play, kick the can outside or something like that. So being bored was frequent. And Mom would always say, don't stand around here and be bored. If you can't figure out what to do, go up to your room. Or she'd say, do something productive. Stop complaining and do something productive. Well, like what? Scrub the fucking floor? No, I'm not doing that. I'm bored. I want to play. I want to have some fun. Come on. Come here, buddy. He's a good boy. I want to have some fun. I want to, stop being bored. There's the jail, Middlesex County Jail. We're about 2 hours outside of Toronto. So, along comes television. And you could watch TV for hours. We'd sit there and watch fucking the stupidest shows. The lamest shows. The Munsters. Gilligan's Island. The Brady fucking Bunch. I mean, those were great shows back then. Man, when a new season came out, everybody gathered around. And telephones. We used to talk on the phone for hours. Everybody complained because so-and-so is still on the phone. Why won't he get off? And then we got a second phone. Oh my God. Died and gone to heaven. We got a television and 2 fucking telephones in the house. Amazing. That was back when phone calls in a phone booth were 10 cents. It was worth 10 cents to make a phone call. To talk to somebody maybe 10 miles away. We used miles back then. That was before metric came in. I think it was 1976. They brought in metric system to Canada. So your friends are kilometers away, and you want to talk to them, and you're outside, you're away from home, and you got a dime to put in the phone booth, and you can phone them. That's worth it. And then they raised it to 25 cents, and that's like, holy shit, that was quite a raise. But it was still worth it. Everybody complained. Phone call cost 25 cents in a phone booth. I'll bet you fucking anybody listening to this video right now has never even been inside a phone booth. Unless you're old. Or you had some strange emergency and you had to go in a phone booth. I think Superman used to change his clothes. He used to change his Clark Kent clothes and he'd, come on bud, let's go. He used to change his Clark Kent clothes and put on a Superman outfit in the fucking phone booth. I don't know how he ever did it. There's not much room. Anyway, so along around mid 1990s, we got this cell phone for the car. It was big. It weighed about 7 or 8 pounds. Had this big magnet on the bottom, and the phone would sit on it. And we thought it was good to have. They were expensive too, and we thought it was good to have since we were traveling on the highway a lot. And in the wintertime, it's a no-brainer to have a cell phone, right? In the winter, because it's stupid not to. And then phones became more and more, prolific and cheaper and smaller and better handling, and then the computers came. I got my first computer in the year 2000. This phone's doing it again. Hang on. I got my first computer in the year 2000. I swore I'd never get one, but I guess old school doesn't go that far. Now I have my whole livelihood is made with a computer and a cell phone, and it's changed my life. The internet's been like a miracle to me. I'm never bored anymore. I haven't been bored in years. If you're bored, you got nothing to do, you go and grab a computer, look something up. Hell, you can even do it at a friend's place. They don't care if you use your computer. It's like borrowing a telephone. Can I borrow your computer and look something up? So boredom has been squashed out. It's been eliminated. It's like a phenomenon that's come with technology. We've always got something to do. Anytime we want to do it, we just fucking pick up a phone and look up anything. Type